This is BBC Television.
Hello, this is all gone so terribly smoothly today. How is everybody? Oh dear, technology is not my friend. I forgot what I was doing. I was going to say something. Yes, I know. Welcome in, everybody. I'm sure I do know what I'm doing, really. Some of the time, half the time. Oh, let's change that. Oh, God, no. Oh, dear, this is not working very well. I'm just looking all washed out and pale. Oh, I know why. Hang on. I've got the other light on. There's more than one light, that's why. Hang on. Oh, no. Damn. Ah, there you go. Look at that. Hasn't that made all the difference? It's made no difference. Oh, hang on. Just seeing. Hang on. I've got the doors open. Hang on. Sorry. Oh, dear. Wow. Professionalism on show today is just absolutely gobsmacking, I'm sure. Oh, that's not charged anymore. What's wrong with it? The phone society doesn't want to charge either, so, you know, all good fun. Anyway, sorry. Woo-hoo. Start again. How is everybody? God, what a bloody mess. I mean, that's right as well. Yeah, I hope everyone's good, having a good week. I don't even know what day it is, apparently, or who I am. We have Mark's here, though. Maybe he can tell us. I have Matthias as well. Yay! I think he's back from weird travels for now. I think. He went. Where's he went to? You went Bricktastic, Greece, Birmingham, and then home. I think that's right. Oh, press the wrong button there as well. But yeah, so I hope everyone's good. Everyone's having a good week. The weather hasn't changed too much for everybody because it's gone a bit miserable and a bit more cold here again. But you know, it's still March. Although the ice cream man still came around the other day. Hey. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry about that. I completely misread that. I thought he said on fire. I'm like, oh God, I hope not. That's all I need. Jeez. Hey, we have Craig's here as well. Ethan Craig. Good to see you. Have you got anyone else? Click. I've got to press that button again. There you go. See, I do know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do two things at once because, you know, why do one thing at a time? Yeah, so this evening it's just whilst I'm kind of trying to work out where to, well, no, I know where I'm going to begin for the next mock for Bricktastic next year. I've just got to kind of get that done. We'll get that started soon. But the other thing I wanted to do was kind of revisit the one I've done because, you know, why not? Just because there's a few things I want to try and work out how to do and tweak a bit with it. The main one being with the console in the center, just because the construction method for it is all right. You know, it does the job, but it does have slight movement to it. So I'm trying to think of ways to try and make it more rigid. So I thought I'd give that a go. I've also, oh God, my nose is terrible. I've also had a look, been having a think about the motorizing the carousel bit at the top. I have had an idea, but I think I want to try it first. The point is trying to do that in studio. I think, as Simon was saying as well, you can't get it to actually, you can get it to look nice, but you can't get it to actually connect and do any of the movement bits. So yeah, that'll be a bit of a fun one to try. Yeah, just essentially means moving one, changing one that's fixed, and making the other ones a bit more free to be able to move. So that's that thinking there. But yeah, so I'll show you what I mean. What I'm going to try and do a bit of this evening. I don't quite know how it's going to go. As I said, it's not like it's super urgent or anything, but it's kind of just something that because I built that Horizon set the other day, and the Shell Walker. This fair enough. So anyway, the Shell Walker, who is now deceased, uses this cool piece here. I mean, you can see a bit better the light. So it's a hexagon basically. It's kind of the shape that I need. So I have to fix him. Poor little soul. Poor little son. So he's lost his legs. Clearly, it was built very well by me in the first place. Oh, in fact, it's all completely come apart now. Well, this is genius. I wasn't expecting to be doing this on Wednesday. But yeah, so I'm thinking because it's a hexagon and it's a bit more fixed, it might give it a bit more rigidity in the actual shape of the console, which, as we know, is which is a hexagon as well, because it's always hexagons in these things. My entire screen. Oh no, there you go. Yeah, so as we know, it's a hexagon. Will it work with a worm gear attached to the central axle? What? Hang on, just put this chap's leg back on. Clearly been out on the tail. What do I do with this? How's it go? No, I probably didn't put it up together. I probably missed it. Yeah, so that's the guy. Poor thing. Fell apart. But he's not now. He's back together. Just mental note: don't pick him up by a shell. Probably shouldn't do that with crabs, maybe as well. Or pick him up actually. Martin says, will it work with a worm gear attached to the central axle? Center axle, even. Which bit are we on about? I'm trying to work out which bit we're on about. Sorry, what about this bit? All right, this one. Oh, the studio's working. Yay! Amazing. I don't know. Yeah, I've got to switch. I'm switching. If it's the carousel, I'm switching some bits around on it just to give that a go. But that's not going to be. I said that won't be a today job because I don't have gears anyway. Really, I've only got like small little ones, and I need some additional Technic rods, axles, even rods. Oh, shush. I think so. Maybe I think we're probably talking about the bit at the top. I'm not describing it very well at all. The bit that was on top of the actual console itself. I'm trying to do it work on the wrong screen. Have I got it to load? I have got it to load. It just takes a very long time. It'll take a minute. I say that it will. It'll take a very long time. I think. But I think. Oh yeah. It's an example of how amazing this is sometimes. Yeah, I think Martin's talking about this bit here. I always call it the carousel because I have no idea what else to call it. Well, that just went to the spinning top, yeah. Or what's meant to be a spinning top. Yeah, this is. I think the file's getting a bit too big, which is why it doesn't like any of the decorations. Yeah, this bit here. Because the idea is the concentric circles meant to spin opposite directions, but they don't. So I've been thinking about how to do that. I think I've maybe thought of something, but it's going to be a practical test check thing. I'm not doing that because it was far too boring last time, and I didn't have a camera set up. And surprised, I don't have one set up today either because I just didn't think of doing it. But yeah, that's kind of got till October to get that bit sorted out anyway. But what I'm looking at today, as I said, is just the structure for this. And one of the main reasons for that I'm looking at this is it's done with hinges, which is great because you can get the shape, which is great. I keep saying great, idiot. Which is good. But it's just not necessarily as sturdy because you can't really lock the hinges in place as strong as I'd like. So my thinking is to use a different method to do it. Oh, okay, you're going to jump up. We'll try not to rip my legs to pieces if you do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Yes. So I'm just trying to find something to put on in the background as well. Ouch. Yes, thank you, Paso. Where's that? Okay. Studio tutorial. I can't say the word. Studio tutorial stream. Nope. Definitely not, because you pick nothing but bad habits and long-winded ways of doing things from me. Anyway, so what I'm thinking is, as I said, I've got that part. So I'm just trying to look at ways of basically recreating this using this. So I can then attach the different panels here. So I've been looking at it off and on. So I've got this, and I've got these clips here, and this is a really useful plate anyway, I think, at the minute. But the only trouble with this is I can attach it to here to get the slant, which is fine, but it's in the wrong place currently, because I need that for that to be able to clip in the middle. Sorry, I would need. Well, you can't, because it's got that big connection to the rest of the plate there. So I need to find a way of extending that forward a little bit. It's probably staring me in the face because we have got these clips here. Oh, I'm probably just being really stupid, but it's just one of those things when I've been looking at it and I just can't get it. So I thought, I know, I'll do the same thing, pull my hair out and get stressed, and I'll just do it with people watching, because, you know, obviously that's what we do these days, isn't it? We just do stuff like that and get stressed, and people watch and take pity, maybe, or laugh, maybe. That's the other thing. Sorry, still can't clear my throat properly at the moment, which is great fun. So yes, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Calm down. As I said, it's not necessarily urgent because, you know, the MOC is there, but it's just something I'd like to be able to change. One of the other reasons as well is because when I want to enhance the lighting that there is on there at the moment, on the bottom of the actual console itself, we laugh with or not at. Oh, that's fine, as long as it's a laugh. Yeah, so on the underside of the console at the moment, on the MOC, I have it so it is like this, which is fine, all the hinges and bits, you know. But me being me, I know that. And again, you always know when Si appears. He's just there. What up, bitches? Hilarious. Almost lost my thread then. Have to try harder. But yeah, so on the underside, it's instead of being the same shape as the upper, it's actually on the actual set. It was round, so it was clear. So the light that you'd have in the main column at the top, I'm pointing. You can't see I'm pointing at. The main light you'd have here was also in the bottom. So it was almost as if the column was just continuing, and the panels were kind of attached to the side. So it's kind of what I wanted to try and play around with the connection of it. Like I said, it's not super urgent. It's just a little nagging detail that is in my head. So I wanted to see if I can change it. I mean, I know I think there probably is a way of doing it, because I know the Lego Ideas console used a different construction method. So I mean, I could start with that really as well, because that was using a wheel, the spoke with the round holes in it. So I can't remember what it's actually called off the top of my head, because I've already got one here. It's called the Technic wedge belt wheel. They had that in clear. So I'm going to try that. It's just whether or not I can then keep all the rest of the gubbins on the top. Gubbins, good word. We should be able to, because I'll thread a Technic axle through it, but I can't use a Technic axle. It has to be a bar, just because of the amount of wires that I've got going through the middle. This is very fun. But then that means that then I need to find a different way of attaching it to the plate that's at the bottom as well. So like I say, it's just aesthetics, but you know, so it's not super urgent or super needed, but I just thought I'd give it a go and see what we can come up with. This is when I tried to do something else with it as well. Oh, that's what that is. I did wonder what was going on there. I've got some random pieces. I'm always trying to change these things when I build them virtually and then versus reality. So somewhere between the two, you know, is kind of where we end up, you know, happy Frankenstein type medium thing. Yeah, so that's my plan. But then the actual the new one for next year, which I won't say exactly what it is yet, because I've got to sketch it all out first, which I might actually do for once, which would be quite good. I just need to find it. I've got one somewhere. There you go. Cool. It's this. So it isn't. So I know it. So it looks like new Hashima, but all I'm thinking of doing is using this is the cube as an actual template for what I want to do, and this is just merely this is just more for transportation of the thing, because I like to have it a bit different from a TARDIS, really, because that's kind of what I've done with the big things, and it's like, yeah, let's try to do something a bit different. But obviously I've made a rod for my own back by calling my channel Minifig Who, so you know it'll have to be Doctor Who. So you know, so I've got a couple of ideas bubbling away, but I will be using this as like the template for it. Oh, come on, studio, don't be a pain in the neck. All right, I thought it'd gone funny. Hashima, yeah, I could do. That could be quite fun. But yeah, I'm going to use it not for like a tower, but I'll use it, as I said, just for the structure. I've got a couple of ideas, but because one of them being that I haven't done anything with a lot of the faux side of things, so I'm thinking of doing something for those, but I'll be using that. But as I said, that's something I will be coming back to. I won't be doing it today, just because, as I said, I want to get some stuff sketched out. And you don't just sit here and watch someone drawing on a notepad, like, oh yeah, that works, that doesn't work. It's actually what I sound like. So I'll get rid of that. If I'm gonna, it'll freeze up probably in a second, because you know it doesn't like working properly. In fact, it doesn't like closing either. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cool. Right. Excuse me. So back to this. Yeah, so I've been looking at it. So I've had a look at basically the size of this is just slightly smaller than the actual hexagon shape itself. So what I'm thinking is I need to just find a way of bringing this out to the edge here, but I'm not too sure quite how to do it. And I also don't want to end up building it up so it ends up really thick, otherwise it's just going to be pointless. So I need to try and find a slightly efficient way of doing it. And I know that what's it, it's under pneumatics. I know the actual official set that was released does use a funny piece. Yeah, this piece. It uses 6 of these plugged into that belt plate. So, I mean, I could do that, because then you can just have the clip on the underside. But I just don't know. I just don't know if I want to do that, because I do still want to be able to have it a bit more rigid, and you still, for it to plug into the belt plates, you'd still have like the round connection where it would still be able to rotate around, which I don't really want much rotation in there, because I do want it to kind of all be in the same place all the time. I haven't got any of them to hand, which is a bit of a shame. It's probably quite hard to visualize what I mean. But basically, when I pick it, if I move it too much, basically it just, so if it's that sort of shape, if I pick it up too much, just because they're hinges, they will sort of do that a bit, or the panels will move, which is fine because only I'll notice it, but I'll notice it. So that's why I want to change it. It's the other reason. And I also want to get the clear bit underside. But that bit's not quite as difficult because I can do that with just the bricks. Where are you? Come here. Where are you? Come here. Four. There you go. So yeah, I can do it with these. I can do it with one of these and just plug it upside down under there. I don't even need to plug it upside down, actually. I can do it this way around. And I just use a plate, the tile with a hole in the middle, and plug it under the side there and just put the bar through the middle. So that's fine. So I can make that bit. It's just the top bit. It's always the top bit. Always such a stupid shape. So yeah, it's just trying to find a way of transferring this onto that today. As I said, just to try and find, just to see if we can, if for no other reason, you know. See if you can. No, you don't want that one. Thank you. You can close down. Oh, I did. Oh, so yes, that's my current plan. It's very quiet. So yeah, what's everyone else been up to? Anything Lego related this week? I don't know. I don't know if anyone's having I know some people are still in a bit of a what's the word? It's almost like jet lag. Sometimes after a show, you're like, "Whoa, what just happened?" Because I'm really surprised. It's did I say hi to Andy? Hi, Andy. If I didn't, say hi. Yeah, because I know sometimes it's just a lot to take in, and also it went really, really quickly. I remember we sort of arrived, set up, and the Friday was a funny day just because it was the whole. Yeah, we've got all day. We've got all day to set up, and then you set up after a couple of hours, and you're like, oh, okay, what do I do now? So it's a very interesting day. Good fun though. I could try clips. See, I did think. No. Where's that? There's a piece. There you go. Not stop building and sorting. Yeah, it's the sorting side of things is what I need to really be doing. But I find it a bit. I need to try and get going with it really. Oh, Andy's got a show this weekend. Oh, so the National. Oh, what's the middle letter? On National Centre for Space, is it this weekend? And Mark is in a mock block at the moment. You built the F1 car and enjoyed it, but you need to get your creativity flowing again. Excellent. So, Matthias, you're going to be displaying next year. Oh, NSC, or National Space Centre. Okay, that makes more sense, by the way. Thanks. So are you doing it as just yourself, Matthias, or will you be doing it with others? You know, like a lug type build and bringing it over. That's really cool. That's really cool as well because you'll get to see again next year. Because it was quite cool seeing people. Something cool. It's still really good seeing people from overseas who wouldn't normally get to see. Stop it. So I'm just trying to remember the name of this piece. Oh, just yourself as well. Oh, excellent. Oh, so that means, see, you'll be bringing something over. So you'll be bringing something over. Nicole probably, I think Nicole's coming back, so she'll be bringing something as well. So that's cool. Got too many ideas. Having a break from the Bricktastic mock and you're building a rebrickable tavern. Oh, see, that's not a bad idea either. It's just, sometimes it's just doing something else. And your brain then sort of solidifies ideas a bit as well sometimes, which is quite good. It's really good. I've actually been non-rebrickable. They've got at the show. I don't know if anybody saw it. Actually, there was a guy he had a minifig scale DeLorean that actually looked really, really good. So I've been looking at his design for that, and then alongside that, you can get a free download instructions for Doc Brown's van that the DeLorean arrives in the first film. So that's really tempting to get that, to be honest, because I really would love DeLorean minifig scales. I think it's, I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's just one of those films that's just, I want to say timeless, but that sounds really cheesy, but it is really. What's he saying? You got these instructions and then you didn't build them, so you thought you would, and you got space for them to go now. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's space. Yeah, I'm still sorting out space here, so that's the other downside. I haven't got any. I still got to put up a shelf over here so I can put the city up. I say city, it's not a city, it's a street. I'm not going down any city really, but it is. I just want to get a street in of a couple of the modulars, and I want to put my own one that I've started doing a while ago. Yeah, it's a massive pain in the arse though. Oh no, well, that's not good. So is it just like an area, you got like a specific area, I guess, for the medieval, haven't you? Because I think you're doing a series for castle building on the channel as well. So yeah, it'd be cool to see it when it all comes together. I'm just trying to remember the name of a part. It's that part that you always get loads of spares of. You know, it's like a T bar part. I don't think it's under bars though. On Bricklink, so I can't, just trying to find it in here. It'll probably be under bars now. I've said that it's not. That's always the way these things go. Flipping. No, of course it's not. Oh, 3,000 parts. Yikes. It's funny that sometimes when you're buying, it's funny that sometimes when you have to buy the parts separately, it does end up, it can mount up a bit. I don't want to know how much this costs. That's all. I think ignorance is bliss sometimes with stuff. Is it under pneumatics? I think it's under pneumatic. Let's have a look what it says. Oh, hey, there you go. What is this actually called? Oh, it's just called a T-piece. The second version, of course, it is. Oh, cool. So you've got room for medieval sets now and the space above them. Oh, that's cool. That's good. That's nice as well when you've actually got room for stuff that you want to put out as well, as opposed to having to just shove it all in a wardrobe and think, oh, I'll get that sorted sometime. I'm sure I've never done that. Oh no, that's what it is at the moment. Turn that off, please. I've got some like areas within the room that I want to sort out, but I know the process is I have to get some bits first of all. You wonder why Nona built it, as it was lovely. Now you know why. Yeah. Is it just like one or two particular parts that sort of pump the price up? Because I know I found that sometimes is, you start getting parts together for stuff and you think, oh, this isn't too bad, and you'll come across one thing in one particular color and it's like, sorry, how much? And you have to try and find a way around it, or you're kind of saddled with it then. You're like, well, I've come this far. What I'm looking for, modified plate. Where are you? Plate modified, thank you. And oh no, which is the new one? Damn it! Right. What's that say? Oh, just the sheer volume of parts. Oh wow. Oh, okay, yeah. If you don't have the parts, because you've got quite an extensive parts collection as well there. It's like, oh, okay. There must be a truckload in there. That sounds a bit of a beast, actually. You're going to sit down? Okay, hang on then. Right. Pause for someone to get comfortable in the same position you were in a second ago. Thanks. Well done, Paso. That's cats for you. Modify plate. Right, I've got two options with this thing here. So I've either got this. No, not you. I'm trying to click that. Thank you. So we've got two options with this one. They look exactly the same. So you've either got 60470 or 60470B. So I wonder which one of these is going to be the current one. I've been caught out with this when I was doing the MOC. I just possibly stupidly just picked the parts in there. And it's like, oh yeah, that one. And then one is, like a common one. I think it's the arch actually. I've got like some the black, really old piece that they use, like the Forestman hideout and all the rest of it. So it's that one that goes back at least then. I had it on my list. I was like, why is this not coming up on anyone's thing? And it's because they've changed the part number. So there's a slightly newer version. It's probably just got like a little support on the underside of the arch that no one notices apart from, well, I mean, we will notice, let's be honest. Yeah, no one noticed it. I didn't notice it on the actual build side of it until I was trying to order the part. I was like, why can't I find this? And it's like, oh yeah, that's why, because they changed it without telling anybody. Well, I mean, they don't really tell anybody. I think New Elementary is quite good at keeping those things up to date, to be fair. So it's really more on me than anything else, but still, I was not happy. Why won't you rotate? There's no reason that you won't, is there? Right, so come out. Okay. So what I need to do here apparently is just bring this out there. I want to do this with all of these as well. Yippee. Yeah, so it's not going to be on the same. Oh, well. Never mind. It's not actually going to be quite where I thought it was going to be. I just realised. Never mind. Okay. Right. Let's go and get a panel. I guess I'm going to get a panel to work with. That'll be fine. Cool. That'll do. That's a panel. Right. What's it like on the underside? I can't remember. Okay. Okay, I forgot actually quite how big these things actually are. Okay, so that actually won't work like that because it needs a plate on top of that. So I've managed to, so the shape's kind of in the right thing. Flip it the other way up. Flip what the other way up? Flip this the other way up. I thought that, but it's still got to have room for all of this in the middle, which because when I looked, go, hang on, I'm on the wrong bit. So this bit here, where this is, that's actually where the top of this would be. So that's kind of the amount of room I need in the middle. So the amount, that bit there, is kind of pretty much the right sort of size for that bit. It is, otherwise, yeah, it's a good idea, but then I can't get the middle didn't say it. Stuff in the middle. Put a 2x2 plate below the jumpers. Which one? On this one. On this one or that one. To lift the clip and bars up. Oh, this. I think I actually need the plate on the other side of this because it's not going to connect because that'll be in there. I don't know. I'll show you. Hang on a second. I'm just not really describing things very well today. I said I've been having to do something else stuff in work, which is a bit of a pain, and arranging shipments for stuff that's really not very good. Yeah, so if it's kind of like that a bit more, that would maybe work. I think you just be thinking about jumpers because it's so chilly today. It's not that cold. I'm just talking nonsense. Surprise. Right, hang on. Let's put you. Oh, heck, hang on. Put you there. Why are you not connecting there? Oh, of course, you're not going to connect that. But pull that out. FFS. This is why I love this program so much. It says, oh, you can't do that. And chances are you flipping can. 1x1 plate under the 1x1 clip. Oh, I see, just to make it that bit higher. I think, I don't know which bit it's getting caught on. Oh, I don't understand. So you mean, so when you say we put that there, just under here, put it. Good to, I guess. Oh, no. Oh. Now, let's put these up. I'll put all these on here, and then I'm going to have a look, because I just want to get these a little more height. Yeah. It needs a little bit of something, doesn't it? Yeah, just panel. They'll all be the same. That doesn't bother. That is not a problem. I just want to see what the gap's going to be like between them all at this here, because that's going to be the just work, please. That's going to be the thing that makes or breaks it for me. How shallow is that? So if I put one on, if I put another one under it, is that going to be a problem? How close is it, the other one? Right, hang on. Oh, it doesn't matter. Hide. Go away. Thank you. Cool. Right, so we've got that much room on this one. So that much room on this one. So so if we just interest 335. Okay. So I'm just being really picky with angles, as in. Oh, surprise. So you reckon if we put a bit more height here under there, just be able to lift it up a bit more? I wonder if I'd be able to. Actually, we're not. Actually, if I do, that's actually not a bad idea. If I do, oh, hang on, that's not going to obscure that hole at all, is it? No, I don't think so. Let's have a look. Hang on. If I, oh no, it won't let me do that. Oh, darn it. This is the only trouble here, because we've got these where they all intersect there. It's actually not. They haven't actually. The part's very interesting in the sense that you've got those studs, but I don't think you can actually do too much with them, because just because of the way how close they all are to each other isn't the usual distance, I think. I don't know if it let me do it with a round plate. That new piece there with the clip on it is very good. The stud with the clip on it. Ah. Okay. I can do with a round plate. That's not a problem. Hey, Chris is here. Hey, Chris. Hope you're good. Hope you're having a good week. Hope you enjoyed the police station. I saw you built that the other day. I can't remember what you were going to call it. The top of the Avengers time machine used that bit. That's why it won't work. Arse. Okay. Avengers time machine. Oh, I know. Yeah, that was one from your. Oh no, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the paddock. I can't remember what it's called. It's so sorry. I just can't remember the word at all. I want to say stable. No, it's not stable. Pass. compound, is that right? Yeah, the HQ. That's right. You'll call it that. I'm trying to think of the actual word. What I keep thinking at the moment is parkour, because I think I was listening to something the other day and they're talking about Michael Bay's doing a film on parkour jumping or something. So that's the only word I've got in my head for stuff like that for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't sound like a particularly fun thing to do. Right. Let's try it now. We've done a bit of height adjustment. See what it does. 335. Oh, cool. 335. That sounds good. May not let me go down that far. But that's cool. The compound. Oh, there you go. Bugle is next. Aha. And the other ones you picked up at Bricktastic, weren't you? Hey. That's right. You've got that too, see? Not the only one. Hey, evening, Greg. Hope you're good. I'm in studio, so I'll probably be bored by the end of this stream, as usual. So I have to put a new minifig headpiece on tomorrow. Hairpiece even. Bother. Right, copy. Right, let's just put this on there and just have a look. Let's have a look what it looks like on there. Oh, come on, don't you? Oh, right, okay. All right. That was a gas problem, not a studio problem then. Yeah, the gap's just that little bit too far. Me so not likey. I think that needs to be further in, because that gap's just too. That's just horrible. Oh, insane prices are. Actually, you're going to the Black Country as well, aren't you, Chris? They've got. You should have a look there. Yeah, first, yeah, technically you didn't. As long as you're the first to press the like button, that's fine. LOL. Okay, that's not going to work. That gap is too much, really. It's too big. So the most it was before is that, which is a much nicer sort of margin for error, if you like. I'll probably stare right at it, as is usually the way. I know. Why don't I? Okay. Do what I always do, start again. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, let's try something a little bit different. Could you just use it? Could you just clone, please? Thank you. Whoop. Okay. Right. So I'm going to go back to what I was doing over there. Whereas that was just to see where all the studs were, or where they fit. There are two bugles when you pick yours up. The gentleman behind you asked if I was buying both. So you just buy. You just casually, yeah, buy them all. Yeah. Oh God! Imagine buying two of the same thing like that on the day. It's quite a big beastie to buy two of, you know. But I guess there are people who would do that, I suppose. But still, God, two! Imagine that. Crikey. I mean, it does look nice, but I just don't know if I'd want two. Oh, let's not do that. Come on. Oh, great. As at this point, he discovered that none of them were the same height. Seriously? Fine. Whatever. And again, further and further down. Right, first things first. 1, 2. 2. Oh, don't be awkward. Don't be bloody awkward. Fine. But you'll be correct because that's how angles work. Right, clone. You went by 2. No, I guess yeah. I mean, it's not gonna change the overall look of it, really, is it? As you say, Chris, it's I mean, the only thing I guess is what's the word? You can make it taller, but you don't necessarily. It doesn't really need to be that much taller, really. I suppose. -12.6, excellent. I've had to do stuff like this. It's such fun, really. It's like data entry. Oh, fun. Who doesn't have a bit of data entry on a Wednesday night? That would be me. I should have still have something on there. Minus 12.6. And this one here. Oh, that's very close. Right. So, just busy doing an example build for my collab idea for next Bricktastic on Studio at the moment. Can we ask who that's would be with KO, or is that still TBA or TBC? I should say, sorry, or TBA. Well, it could be TBA as well. Who knows? Oh, come on, bloody work, will you? Cretin. Okay. No, it's not a good time to do that, I'm afraid, Passo. Good lad. Oh, cool. This doesn't make everybody dizzy, by the way. Disney training set for my wife. Maybe the jazz club. Which Razor Crest is that, Chris? Would that be the actual UCS one? They might have something like that at Black Country. As I said, there was they do have some. Last year they had some really, really good prices just across the board. And some of the sellers were selling sets that are currently out there at least a couple of quid cheaper than actual retail, which is really good. But then, similar to the vintage store they had at Bricktastic and at Steam, they had another seller who has got loads of retired sets, and they just bagged them up. So they are all complete, and they've checked some of the instructions are there. Well, I say that what they'll say is if there's anything missing, they will say at the time of purchase. I'll tend to that again. Thank you. But yeah, it's good. It's a good store. I've got one of the adventurous sets I used to have that I foolishly gave away for a really decent price, and it's pretty good condition as well. So I was quite happy with that. So yeah, worth having a look. I can't remember what they were called. Can you remember what they were called at all, Mark or Martin? Actually, I can't remember if you got anything from there. But I know I think TGA got some Fabuland from there as well. Actually, Mark, that's how you got your Fabuland, actually, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, it was a good shop, good store. Sorry, Studio's doing its thing again. It doesn't like to do it without freezing the whole picture. It's usually when I'm doing this. Look at that, it worked. Amazing. See if this works. It'll be good. Oh no, too soon, Polar, too soon. Tashi RIP. Left it too late. No, I'm here there at 12. What did he say? Okay, for something. Reuse, rebrick, recycle. Is that one cool? Sorry, I was a bit slow then. Yeah, they were good though. They're good sellers. So yeah, if you do go to the Black Country Brick Show, which I don't see why you wouldn't, because it's a good show and it's all for charity again, then definitely worth having a look at their store and have a look around the whole thing. But you'll have to. But I'd keep your change close by because the Jawas might nick it from you. They actually put up today. They've got a little a Rancor type treasure hunt going around as well this year, so that'd be quite cool as well. How's that gap wise? I mean, it's not terrible. Ideally, it'd be back a little bit again, but alas, can't be. Yes, it can. What the hell am I doing? Oh, seriously, just put yourself in the bin. Okay. This is one of those punch myself in the face moments. Did anyone else get those? No, just me. Good. Oh, I don't need that either. We've got a much nicer brick for that now. And it don't need to be round. Yeah, that's that proper negotiated hard and shaved a bit off it. A good price for set. Ah. Which one's that? What did you say? Oh, the town hall. Let's see. And KO's current white whale is the skeleton dragon. So, okay, that's quite cool. I must admit, I'm not fully up to date. That's not quite the right word. I'm a bit out of the loop with Ninjago dragons. I kind of get lost because there are a couple, just like mechs with them as well. But yeah, some of them have got they're nice. Some of them are decent looking, which is kind of what you want, I guess. No, don't need that. Don't need that. No. Oh. Right. Put you there. Oh, seriously? Every time I try and move something, it just freezes. Right. Oh, now it's done this. Excellent. Just what we wanted to see. And that's a very concerned look on my face when it freezes. Is that the rebrickable one, Chris, on that one? Oh, and Craig's got the skeleton dragon seal somewhere. I'm gonna have to look this set up actually. It sounds like it could be quite a good looking set. Just stop. Could you just not crash, do you think? Seriously. Right. It's been very laggy tonight, studio. It's great fun. Love it when it does that. And it's just not going to work today. Come on. Right, it's behaving so far. I think if you keep fingers crossed, it doesn't change. Or maybe, if it does freeze again, you'll get a very stupid position on my face. I look like I've just been told that I've, I don't know, lost the lottery or something. I don't know. Or someone's just let them go in the room. Can't think of anybody that would do that. Can you? Oh no, that's right. It's just the cat doing it. There you go. Thanks for that. Right. All this to fix something that isn't broke technically. Never mind. This is why we do stuff like this thing. Just to keep it fresh. Keep it fresh. It's only because I just want to change it again because I can't. Just want it to be a bit different. Come on. So awkward. I did this last time. Angles. Cool. Right. Oh, great. I've got to do that again now. Oh, goodness sake. God, I hate studio sometimes. I say sometimes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do love studio, but oh, good grief! Honestly, test your patience. Test my bloody patience. Honestly, I'll have more luck being stuck in a traffic jam. I've got more patience there as well. And stand free screen. Thanks. Stop doing that. Free screen. It's getting very annoying now. Right. Ridiculous. This is just trying to get everything done vaguely efficiently as well. So if it seems like it's been a bit manic. Oh, a bit of a spoiler there, Mark. You may be building the town hall next with your own pieces. Oh, that'd be quite cool. In keeping with your junk build you've done already. So that's quite cool. Chris says, that's right. It's the rebrickable. It looks like what Lego would have come up with if they double the piece count. Maybe double the budget as well, maybe. You're going to do your best to not get any of the Lord of the Rings sets, but you do really like the D&D set. Decent rebrickables of the original 3 modulars. Oh, okay, that's cool. I know this. It's the console-wise. It's actually the one that was on the MOC. I'm just looking at ways of changing it a little bit, just because I want to be able to include. I like to be able to include more lighting on it, just so it's a little bit more accurate to the screen, which isn't necessarily possible in Lego. I'm fully aware of the fact, but you know, it would just be fun seeing if it can be done. As I said, as I was saying as well, I have got ideas for next year's Bricktastic. The trouble is, but the trouble is, of course, it's there's a lot of planning to go in that one. But then also, if I can get it started sooner, it means it can be finished sooner. Well, it means I can start physically building it sooner, which means it won't necessarily be sat on the edge of my seat waiting for the postman to maybe arrive. I can't complain though, as I said. I'd say that with slight tongue in cheek, because to be fair, the sellers I have been using for Bricklink, they have all been. I haven't really had a problem with any of them, to be fair. So, oh, that's better. That is a lot better, actually. That's a much tighter gap. I like a tight gap. Right, delete you, delete you, delete you, and that, and that, and that. Yeah. No, don't. I need that plate. Thank you. Yeah, if I can. Oh, I really like that gap. That's a very odd noise. I'm very sorry about that. Oh. Hey, and we have young cabbage face as well. Hope you're doing good. Have you had a good week? Did hear a rumor that might be seeing cabbage again at Bricktastic next year, which I hope it's true, because it was really cool to see him up there. Meet him as well after all these years of seeing him online and stuff. So it's really cool. A lot taller in person as well than I thought as well. To be honest, I was like, oh shit, he's tall. It's always being not quite so short myself. I always find it really surreal meeting people who are sort of the same height, or if not a bit taller than myself. So it's like, oh, hello, a bit taller than me. What's going on? But no, it's cool. I will. Yeah, and hopefully as well, if one's there for a bit longer than a day as well next time, then makes the drive a little bit more worth it. You're a bit of a lump. Oh, mate, you're talking to the lump right here. I wouldn't worry. Where are we going here? Oh, stop freezing up, you piece of tat. Sorry. Had to lose your temper with some technology and not actually say you're losing your temper with it. Jesus. Crikey, come on. There you go. Cool. That's that bit done. Excellent, eh? Marvellous. I thought it couldn't. Block party opponent tried and fell several times. Perch dragon on top of the castle. That's great if it can. Cannot be perched connected to the castle. Still cool. And Kara's saying the dragon does perch. Hey, cool. Hey. Full of cursed words. Ah, I did that in work today. Don't worry. Used all of those. Used all the naughty words in work today. It's just absolute rubbish. What's the point? What's the point in that? Where's the fun? They're usually reserved for the car anyway. There are lots of fun people on the roads. Me obviously being one of them. Come on. I'm just going to go. Let's see, but this going to work without it freezing this time, do you reckon? Yeah. Oh, get you technology. How are you working today? Is that the laptop that's working well, or studio, or my imagination? Excellent. Fantastic. Right, let's put this back on here. This is the point now where I find out they ain't going to go, and I'm going to have wasted all this time and everybody's time, and you're going to think, oh, what a fool. I mean, you might do that already, I don't know. Oh, if that can actually work, though, the gap on that is so much better than the gappy monstrosity that I've got. It's not monstrosity, I'm just a very overcritical person of my own stuff. If something can be done a bit better, I always want to try and find a way. And I think possibly this might be it. Do you know? You would have thought that those T-bar things that you get, or loads of them left over as like overdose pieces or spare pieces, or could actually be useful for something. Who knew? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. I could probably, yeah. And then I can just bung it in the bottom, seriously. And I can just put that clear bit then down the bottom, and that also makes it a bit better, a little bit better for wires as well. Although, admittedly, at the moment, it is actually fine for wires because it's just got a big open bit. It's just getting through that opening that's like this. That's not good. Okay. It's a shame it doesn't come in many colours at the moment. But, you know, I'm sure they'll rectify that at some point. Okay, that's actually, that fits so much better. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit concerned, actually, to be honest, Andy, that it's probably some fever dream and it's just, I'm going to wake up and it'll fall apart. But if it's a bit more solid, it's a little bit easy to transport as well, because currently it's just in like a little plastic thing, and it doesn't. Well, I say plastic thing. It's in a flower box at the moment. Flour that you bake with, not flowers that attract bees and the rest of it. So it's in one of those, and like the top part isn't necessarily 100% stable either. So if I am to motorize some of it further down the line, it would need to be a bit more robust than it is currently. So this could be all right, actually. And I could probably get away with having that. I wonder if I can get away with actually having that on just the round plates, really, as well, rather than the two high ones like that. Because if I could, then that would be further up inside. God, that sounds wrong. It would be further up underneath the thing. Yeah, that would be quite tidy. Nice bar. Bear, no, thank you. Might just get one of these because it ain't going to go with a Technic pin. Oh, I could do though now. Sod it, use a Technic pin. Axle, sorry. Right. Right, Technic Axle. Thank you. Copy. Thank you. Paste. Excellent. Cool. So, oh, where'd that go? Pass. There. Excellent. Cool, cool. So it's not new. I just never considered using it before, to be honest, Mark. Yeah, so the hexagon piece down the bottom it's actually quite an old piece. There's actually 2 versions of it. There's like one part number that they don't use anymore, and then there's this version which is the newer version. I'm not too sure what the difference is actually between this and the original version of it. But it was in the Horizon set on the Shell Walker, so that's quite cool. But so that's just what made me think of it again, and you know, it is kind of the right shape. Oh no, I would need a bar. A Technic axle would be stronger, I think, than an actual bar. Very, very frustrating. Obviously, it won't look like this either. This is me just being lazy. Who mentioned Block Party? What did they say? Yeah. There's a new 8-sided bar holder that I was reading about. Yeah, there is Slam BKM. It's like so it's kind of like, where are you? It's kind of like this. Kind of, where are you, this camera? It's kind of like one of these, but there's a newer one and it's slightly got curved bits on as well. So it's more of like a rounded ring on the outside as well, which is another really cool looking piece. That was on New Elementary. I think it might be actually. Now you say, leave it alone. It's not your phone, is it? I think it is actually, Mark. I think that's where they showed it. They did do a post on those today. I think it was today they did one. But yeah, there's something on New Elementary on their Instagram page that they always do with all the different parts. And I think that was on there for that one. So that's really cool. What else going on there? Yeah, that's the plan, Cabbage. I'll just sort of kind of, I say test fit it. I mean, it's sort of test fitting really, as much as one can, and then I'll update the one I've got. Just as I said, I just want to be able to make it a little bit firmer. Stop it, good boy. And a little bit stronger, just for transportation, if nothing else. And also I want to be able to update the lights on it as well, slightly. Let's have a look. Is this going to look for the trans clear pieces? Trans clear. What's that little bionicle mask? Clear. Oh, cool. Better, cheap. Right, let's have a look here. What is this? Okay, that's. I think got the bigger one, have we? Oh, I'm not paying for those again. They're well expensive. Yeah, cool. How deep was it underneath? So there's 3. Okay, cool. So it is actually that high. So I just make it that tiny little bit higher because it's not like it's high enough already. Jeez. Just find one of those. Tile around. Okay, that's not there. It's made to hold a Dalmatian. It's made to hold Dalmatian fur. Oh, nice. Don't know what that says about Lego for their current set. They're trying to encourage people to skin Dalmatians, maybe. Yeah. Didn't realize they're so dark. yeah, so the idea is then I'll be able to have something clear underneath it. Like I said, I'll see if I can get this to move up a bit because it's a bit too low. So that can be up one more. That'll probably be pretty spot on. And then I can have that clear, so then this bit then can be illuminated, which should be quite good. As I said, it'll match what it was like in the actual set. I keep going on about it. Honestly, I'm like a broken record. What's the bit there? No, that's the mock. Where is it? Experience. Yeah. So, hang on a second. Oh, of course, you can't see me doing that. If I do that a second, you have a look. So you've got the main bit there, which I've got illuminated, so that's not a problem. But it's just the underside here as well. It's kind of round, and it matches that, and that lights up as well. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Basically, it's just update it so I can do the same down the bottom as at the top. Just, as I said, it's not super important, and it's a detail I'm not really people are going to notice, unless they're Doctor Who fans, and you know what they're like. So it's just more aesthetical for me. But that does look a bit more solid. I mean, they probably do move because they'll still rotate there. But if there's less of a gap, there's going to be less room for movement. That makes sense. Should make sense. And I should still be able to get all the other bits on the top as well. Can I? Will it let me? That's a good point. Best way of doing this. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, obviously not. Right, you go there. Cool. All right, so this does a bit odd, doesn't it? I love it when it does crap like that. Right, no. Right, you have a Technic axle hole, so you can bloody get on the Technic axle, right? Apparently not. Come on. The whole point of this program is you're supposed to be able to do stuff like this, so just let me do it. Yeah, bud. Right. Excellent. Cool. Come on. Bud. Okay, cool. So I can get that bit on. If I can get that bit on. Yay, Buzzer. Oh, cool. Hope you're doing, mate. Hope you're doing well. Me and my mouth, sorry, can't speak. Yeah, hope you're good. And hope the cat's doing all right as well. Willow, I think, wasn't it? So Willow's all right. Here you go. I'm just going to try and connect to that. This is going to go nowhere. It's going to freeze up on there again. So I'll take it off the screen. Sorry. I'm very good at leaving things on the screen. Ah, terrible. Professional, obviously. Professional something. That goes there. Oh, okay, it's no arm. Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. So that'll fit there as well. The only problem is, it's not a problem. The only issue, if you like, is it'll just need something under there to build it up. But that said, I can just use the Technic bit. I can't remember what it's called. It's the bit that sits on the bar. Oh no, I'm losing my words this evening. That'll be a first, wouldn't it? On the Technic axle, the little grippy bit. So I just need to. I can put one of those there. Actually, that'll keep it in place. I can probably stack a couple of the larger ones actually as well. So that's good. Okay, this is actually quite good progress for something that's just for not many reasons. It's just because I wanted to do it. As I said, it's not essential work, but it is just something I want to do to strengthen. I wonder if it would work better if I did it upside down. So this is the trouble of it. Bushing, thank you. Yes, that's the word, Martin. Thank you. Imagine not remembering the word for bushing. Dear. And less said about that, I think. Yeah, would that work upside down? I think that would. That might work better. Flipping it actually, because I can get that there. Oh damn it! Why do I think these things afterwards? Right. Let's have a look. Hopefully it won't crash if there's less around it. Right, take it off there. Take that off. No, we're not doing that. Come on, be nice. I think it's because I've got stuff grouped together. It kind of doesn't like it too much. Okay, so do this and flip you upside down. Move you across here. Come on, you. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hide. Cool. Got that there. Oh, okay, that's completely out of alignment. So take that off and put it on again. Excellent. Good. Plate round. Right, plate round. So I told you I can't leave things alone. Do your eyes deceive you? Mine do quite frequently, actually. It's really bad. I need to go and see an optician. Especially when you can't read something that's in big, massive print right in front of my eyes. I was like, what does that even say? What does that say? Don't know when that happened. Oh dear. Right. This is me just trying out something because why not? I need to get rid of that middle bit in a minute because it's in the way. Cool. All different heights after all that. Great fun. Down you go, down. Cool. That's still in there. Oh, that's interesting. They're all still ever so slightly off. Huh. How does that happen? That is properly weird. Never mind. Let's just put you back up there a minute and try and work out quite how that's off. How is that off? Hit that like button. Yeah. Once we get that bit. No, hang on. Okay. That's weird. Why did it do that then? Why did it all move? That should not have moved at all. Okay. I know why. Damn you. Oh, I know. No. Right. Start again. Connected. Seriously, I hate this. It's because of this. It needs to be on this. Yeah, it's okay. So the reason it went out like that was because if you click on something that's at an angle and you go to move it in a specific direction, it actually does that direction, but at the angle. So that's why it all went out, because it should all fit. You can see, we can all see they're above the holes. They all just need to fit into the holes, and they didn't. So, you know, good fun there. Oh, right, I've had enough. Stuff it. Right. Come on, you bugger. Okay. fine. Just do it that way. Jeez, damn it. Doesn't like doing this. It always freezes up when I do this last couple of times. Minus 40.7. Obviously, I can't do this in real life, which is a bit of a pain in the neck sometimes when you're trying to get things at an exact angle, as I found out with one of the round bits. Oh, you'd break your keyboard because I've got lots of. You're saying I've got a lot of patience, Mark. Thanks. So not true, but thanks. It's only because it's short, so the streams are quite short, really. The arrows are the direction arrows for moving it, so you can just it's moving it along X, Y, and Z axis. Oh, that almost sounded like I knew what I was talking about then, Christ. Yeah, so, but yeah, no, when I'm doing it in short bursts like this, it's not quite as bad. But yeah, when I'm doing it outside of this, it's yeah, the patience is gone. The language is would make KO go a bit pink in the face or red in the face, I suppose. I'll go pink. I don't know colours really. Yeah, I don't know if my patience isn't that good, to be honest. Hence why the keyboard the mouse doesn't work very well on the keyboard anymore, because I kind of lost my temper and just smacked the out of it. The thing is, it's really heavy on the graphics side. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this yeah, you're right there, Craig, and it doesn't help. This laptop is oh sorry, it's kind of not it's not exactly modern cutting edge at all. So you know, just switching it on is a bit of a strain for it sometimes at the minute. But you know, it's kind of it does its job for now. Poor thing. Yeah, it'll do. Yeah, it's a bit of a fun time doing this. But I imagine you probably would have you probably have a lot more patience than you think you would, Mark. Because you'll have it'll just go, it goes like through little waves usually, and it not working correctly. You'd be like, oh, that's excellent. Oh, look at that, it's working. And in that moment of bliss, when everything seems great, is when it decides it's going to crash and you haven't saved, and you got to start all over again. Oh, the joys, eh? Oh, did I delete all those panels? Yeah, of course I did. Oh no, I didn't. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because it's almost because Sonny Work was saying the other day, actually, not that they know the program at all, but they're just saying it does. Saying it looks a bit like it could be some sort of CAD related thing. I think, I suppose it is a little bit. It's probably not quite as complicated as CAD, I imagine. But I imagine it's got the people who put it together initially probably did have some of that in mind, possibly. Just like it was with LDD. I think I haven't got a copy on that. Hit that save button. Yep, telling me. That's why I haven't That's why I haven't hit save button yet. Because don't listen to my own advice. Why should I? Don't need to listen to that. Don't need to listen to that rubbish that Gaz is talking about. God, what's that? Right. This actually. I thought I might have a good flow today. Wish I hadn't said that. Okay. Right there. No, too much. Okay, that's fine. Show all. Now, let me go down that low. Yes, it will. Actually, that might be a bit too high. Sorry, concentrating. So, sorry. I'll clone you. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hide. Okay. Cool. One there. And clone. Do you want to show more again? Yeah, right. Is it going to let me connect that up? Probably not, because it's been annoying. Yeah. Maybe I should have that. Maybe I'll just put that instead of hit the like. I just put that as an emote. What does that mean? Put it in the banner. Don't forget to hit that save. Remind me to hit that bloody save button. Yeah, that's too much. Bother. What was wrong with that then? Why didn't it work with the 3? Seriously? What's wrong with me? It's a very long interval question that's going to be. Right, let's have a look at you. Oh, that just seems really high now. How weird. Oh well, let's see what happens. Oh, okay. That's vaguely lowish. It seems like I'm doing repeating myself now. You've written down the rules as well now. Oh, that sounds interesting. Writing down collab rules, huh? Why is this being so seriously anyway, so that's going to sit in there. I mean, I'm not going to faff around anymore with that because it's just starting to get on my nerves just a little bit. Doesn't take much. Yeah, okay. So I've got that. That's upside down. That works fine. And I can just put something in on the underside as well. So that's good. Very good. Very nice. Oh, thanks, Frankie. Right. It goes there. Cool. And that's actually a lot flatter. And it just... Oh, I just thought of another use for this. I'm glad you can't see my face when I did that then. Yeah, I just thought of another use for being able to build one this way. Oh, that is good. Very good. Very nice. Why isn't this thing zoomed? Do you mean this one? Is this the one you're on about? I get confused. I keep pointing at this one. Oh, okay, you can't see what screen I'm pointing, but I'm pointing at the screen with the build on it. Thank you, Gaz. With the mouse clicker on the wrong screen, so it's just not showing anything at all. I was like, why is it not got the cursor on it? But yeah, you need to see this bit here. Something needs to be on this screen. Technology, it's very complicated, you know. It's like when you're trying to do like shaving in a mirror. You can do one side completely fine. You come to the other side and you just feel like a right T-Rex with a silly little arms trying to do it. Silly. And now it's not zooming. Hey, if I do that, oh, and the camera's still working as well. Wow, this is very good all of a sudden. Look at that. I'll look inside there properly though, because I'm sure I can get something in a bit lower. Okay, let's have a look inside again. I'm trying to work out if this is slightly less parts as well. I've got a feeling it's not though. Oh, look at that. Is that a plate off the flipping surface? That's why. Well, I can go a lot lower. Right, move. Yep, stop bouncing. Stay there. Thank you. You're not a bouncing ball for chuff's sake. Right. Excellent. Fantastic. Right done. Still not really low enough though. I want that a bit lower. No. Thank you. Dumbelina. Right. Okay, that's as low as that can go. But I want it that little bit lower. Why isn't this thing zooming in always? I wish I could tell you. It doesn't want to do it for me either, so you're not alone there, don't worry. I know I just did this. So it's going to be very annoying. But is that as low as it'll go now? Yes, right. Okay, now we've got the floor. If this doesn't work, I will do the bushes. Thanks, Martin. Don't know what this word is. Bushes. Oh, behave. Is that connected or not? Okay. He's got to take. It's such a weird program as well, though. Yeah, I've thought about doing those, the Harry Potter things, actually, Craig. Yeah, I did have a look at them on Bricklink as well. I think they weren't the cheapest either. It could work because they've got the two Technicaxles on the side. Because I know that's how that guy did that dragon, wasn't it, as well? He used loads of those connected up as well. So you can get some good shapes in them. I might have to give it a go. I have a play around with those. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they was it? That was over a year ago as well. Now. God, that's crazy. Yeah, because he had loads of those, didn't he? And there's just like some clips. I think it was clips and stuff for the scales, and that was just insane. But yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I'll have a look at those. I'll do a look at the part number actually. 2034. Oh, no, we're not going there. Come on, out the way. Thank you. It's just wires there. Thank you. Good lad. All right, let's have a look. Oh, frozen again. Oh, bloody screen, honestly. Right, I'm going to go with bushes for this bit for a minute. Yeah, I could use those for something. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a look at those actually, because I think they're one of those pieces that's actually just crazy useful. You know, you'll definitely need more of those. Stop moving that. Let's just put a couple of these bushes in. I might only need one actually. Oh. Right, hang on. Oh, that's the right height there. Excellent. Now I can't see, so well done me. Right. Strangely. Which side up? I've got it. That's the bottom side, isn't it? Okay. I think I just better get two of these in. That'll work. Cool. How's that? Yeah. I think that'll be okay there. I'll have a look how big the other one is. Because I'm not going to use that one. Yeah, that one fits. Actually, that's a better fit, that one. I'll use that one. I've got loads of those spare. That's another one of those pieces that you just get loads of in the overdose extras and never end up using them. And then it turns out you can use them for loads of things that are stupidly helpful. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that looks a lot better, I think, already. We should save it. Hang on then. Right, let's just put you back in this bit over here. What one can I get rid of? Oh, it's not fine. This is typical how I do things on this. I just add them all to the same bit, and then I just got to look at them all later at a later date and try and remember which is the one that's the good one that I want to use. And I usually always get it. And then I waste loads of time then trying to work out which one it was. Yeah, that is. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh, can I get that done in time for that Black Country Brick Show? Probably not. Oh, balls. Oh, I need the bottom the other way up for it to connect. Oh, never mind. Oh, Nicole's here as well. Evening, Nicole. Hope you're doing well. You're having a nice evening. Oh, you're trying to charge. It's still trying to charge. Nope. Oh, Nicole. Hi. Also, Mateus is going to be doing bringing something over to Bricktastic next year. Did you say that you were going to be building something and bringing it over again next year? I can't quite remember what you said. I'm just curious to know, as just because Mateus has said as well. So I'm just being nosy. Yeah, so I'm just tinkering really with something that doesn't really need me to mess around with it too much. But you know, I'm just one of those people that can't leave well alone. I'll probably keep doing it, and then it'll break one day, and I'll be like, "Why is it broken?" Oh yeah, that's right, because I over engineered it or something. I don't know. Right. So we've done this now. So the only bit really now I need to do is the underside, and that's kind of it really. So it just needs to be. Is it going to let me put this on there at all? Probably won't actually. Oh, balls. Can I flip you around? Okay, do that. That's fine. Absolutely fine. So yeah, something very, very, very roughly along those sorts of lines. I've kind of shot myself in the foot by flipping it around now, thinking that was a good idea. And actually, I've got all these studs underneath, and nothing, and no way of actually being able to connect them all to this. So that's kind of the right height, but then I just need to then build that up. But I could probably put that on there and just put some bars around the edge maybe, just so it looks a bit more like it's just got like a cage around it sort of thing, you know, just to hold all the glassy bits in together. So that's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm quite happy with the direction it's going, considering it was something that didn't need, as I said before, it didn't really need to be updated. I just wanted to, because I keep saying the same thing like a broken record already. Oh, well. Yeah, will the rest of it still fit on? I think the rest of it will still fit on. Put you there. Come on. Come on. There you go. Thank you very much. Where did that come from? How did I do that? Did I just discover a new shortcut on this? Oh, that's quite cool if I did. Right, okay, there we go. Thanks. Oh, well, fantastic. Who else said that? A lot. Okay. Oh, look, this isn't going to work because I haven't got all of it. Cool. Okay. Oh, that's why it doesn't want to work. What a fool. Top down, please. Bloody hell. That's the other thing with these things, with doing it in studio as well. If something's got more than one Technic axle, it's an absolute ball ache to get it to actually pick the right one. I'm sure there's a way. That's Simon. He's usually in the chat. He's just like, "Oh, you've got a shortcut key." What? There's a shortcut key. What are you talking about? He's probably actually does know all the short. Does know a lot of the shortcut keys in studio. Probably something I should look into doing. Really. That just sounds like a lot of. That just sounds like potentially homework. Oh, that's why he hasn't done it, because I'm done that. Oh, God. Fine, take that off there. I just need this. Copy. Yeah. Paste. Right. It's when you try and do some of the stuff like this in reality with like shortcut keys. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh, maybe you should see if you can. You should see if you can. If any of them might want to come along as well, Nicole. And then you can just have like a couple of different parts of it. Maybe. I think there was a couple of Germans. You said on your table as well, I think, or nearby or something. So that might be quite nice. You know, you can show, do it, do MOC's German styling, and show everyone what the difference is and whatever else. That's quite cool. Stop talking. Oh, fine. It's fine for now. It's not final draft. Oh, actually, that probably fit because of that. So I might just do myself an accidental favour. Oh, okay, yeah, I did do myself a favour. Excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks so much better. Okay, so I will be getting bits to change that one clearly because that just looks much better and a lot less gappier. I wonder why it's taking me this long to just do that because it's only been a couple of years since I've been making these flipping things. Always the way. But you know, it's one of those things with anything like this, you kind of do you just change how you do stuff all the time, I suppose. Even if afterwards you just feel like a complete moose for doing it wrong or differently. I should say. To MOC German style, that sounds dodgy. Do we need to talk about how you were giving out your sig figs again, Nicole? That was so funny. I didn't even make that connection at all, and then you said it, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I see it now. But yeah, I think it'd be quite cool. It'd be quite cool. That was very funny. Okay, so I think that's all on this bit. I'm going to save this before I forget. As everyone says, press the save button. So I did. Look at that. Oh, clever. Cool. That's actually... No, do not press save on this one. Good. I don't want to change something. I don't need that one. Okay, so this is... Oh, excuse me, sorry. It says past my bedtime, but... Well, that stopped me at the moment. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that looks. Oh, I've got to do that now. Brilliant. Cool. Yeah, so the difference with doing this in reality versus virtually as well is you've got to mess around with the heights, but you can kind of get the same height a lot easier because you can just have like a plate to flatten down to the wall the same height, and the angles you can just kind of rely on it resting on the bit underneath. So here it'll be resting on that, but there's always a bit of an overlay with like the borders of all the parts, so Studio does get a bit funny about that, like have a bit of an attack saying you can't do something because it thinks the actual edge of a piece isn't necessarily exactly where it is in reality, which I keep saying. I mean, the best example is that round plate that this was sat on, where it just didn't like it at all. What are you saying there? What if you should actually sneak one in, like in Charlie Chocolate Factory with a golden ticket? Ah. Interesting. I think I've missed some of the conversation there. But it sounds quite Nicole, which is great. Don't know what I'm saying now. Now, cool. So I want to change it now so they all match properly. So I will. I can't leave well alone. And I'll do this now. And what will happen is, because some of the other ones have got slightly different construction on them, what will happen is one of these plates won't fit and I'll just be completely and utterly annoyed. What? Mock German Shepherd style. That sounds doggy. Oh my god. I mean, I thought my puns were bad sometimes, but crikey. Everyone's like, what? Dear me. Oh, that's it. I keep getting loads of really amazing jokes like that at the moment as well. Oh, where is it? I've got it. Yeah. Where is it? Hang on. I'm going to completely ruin everyone's day now. I'm delivering something very badly as well, probably. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you go. Cool. Oh, yeah. So this is terrible. I'm really sorry. So there's one guy says to his friend, I've just been diagnosed with Tom Jones syndrome. And then they say, and their friend says, is that common? And then he says, it's not unusual. Oh, dear. And that's the level of my humor at the moment, I'm afraid. It's couldn't find a way of writing that one down. So it's best to just say it and ruin everyone's, well, not ruin everyone's evening. Hopefully it doesn't ruin your evening. I've got keep getting terrible ones like that lately. Back to the shadows. Oh dear. Oh, crazy. Come on, let's really get this on there so I can just see what it looks like with this new bit on. Half a clap for that performance of a pun. Hey, half a clap's better than no clap though, so thanks, Mark. I'll take it. Oh dear. And that's not even a good one. That's not even one of the good ones either. I've got far too many terrible ones at the moment. Okay, so yeah, it's a good job I did check that. So that middle bit does need to be raised up a little bit because it's just going to merge with this. Oh yeah, that's why I've got collisions off. Oh dear. That's fine. That's fine. I can see it all needs to be moved up. It's not a problem, really. Carlton dance. There's a blast from the past, Alex. Good old Carlton dance. Okay, well, I've just completely messed up. Let's turn that off so it looks nice again. Oh, look at that. Yay. It looks so much better. Yeah, I need to raise that up. That's not a problem. I think I can just stick in one of the smaller Technia bushes under there. That'll probably be a lot better. Yeah, this one doesn't have the plate at the top. You can't see I'm pointing at that. Just stop talking. We've got tiles that go right up to the oh no, I'm trying to talk here and be serious. Yeah, the tiles go right to the top of the plate, the wedge plate on most of the sides, apart from the one I used as the example. That's on the back for me there. What a genius. Cool. But no, that is actually really good progress, and I think that's a lot more solid, and that will stop it from moving around. I think it'll probably be easier for transport as well, and aesthetically as well. It does look better. The gaps are considerably reduced versus this version, which, you know, there isn't anything wrong with it, but I try not to read that comment that's just come in. Yeah, so it's good, but if I can do it without the gaps like here, that is pretty good. So I'll be quite happy with that. I have not seen those in the couple. Right, what are they? Brilliant. Okay, sorry, just distracted by having to do a few little bits. So this is good. I may not have this changed. Oh no, I won't have it changed. I can tell you now. I won't have this version updated by Black Country Brick Show as that is only 2 weeks away, and I really got other stuff I need to get done with the MOC first of all. So as I said, I want to change some of the lighting on there, and by change I mean add to, and then the plan. Oh, you're back. Okay, good. Don't step on the wire. Oh, good lad. Yes, the idea is that change some of the lighting before Black Country Brick Show, and then maybe able to update a few other bits before Reading, but it's not going to be huge changes, just because again that's end of April. So we've got one Black Country's at the start, Reading's at the back end of April, so it doesn't really give me too much time to be able to do the changes and test it properly, because I don't want to do it and think, oh yeah, this looks really great, and then it doesn't work. So I'd rather be able to have a little bit more time to do it properly. So I'll do that. So, but then when there's a bigger gap between shows, I'll be able to change it all up. And the final phase is just more lighting again, and some motorization, and maybe some effects as well. That's, as I said, that stuff. That's why I've set the goal for that a lot further down the line, because I've got to work out how to do it all first, and that's going to involve some homework. And I may be asking some people with experience of motors for their help. By help, I mean be knocking the door going, can you help me please? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's my normal voice coming through there. Okay, that's great. So I'll take that off the screen. Oh, that's not really a better version, is it? That's not bad. That's not much better, is it? You can see some drawers that I haven't sorted properly. This is an absolute awful order. The ones you can't see. Oh no, these ones aren't. You can see these ones. I'm distracted now. Sorry. Yeah, these ones are actually sorted. This bit's sorted a little bit better than anything else you can see there. So that good. The rest bad. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. God. Right. So yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching this evening. I just completely derailed myself and distracted myself. But I think I'm actually really happy with messing around on there this evening and just tweaking stuff, make it look a little bit better. Part of me wishes I had the time and the idea to do that before Bricktastic, because I would have loved to have had the version that looked that little bit better, but it is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm sure I'll see you all soon, and hopefully I won't look quite as tired as I just realized I do. That's either that or the lighting is pretty harsh, very harsh, but it is. So yeah, take care, and I will see you all soon. And I don't know, I think Bonnie's streaming tomorrow, so go and watch Bonnie tomorrow. And then Friday there's lots going on as well, so London Corner's on, and I think Tech might have been streaming on Friday, I can't remember. But yeah, go and have a look at everyone's channels anyway. Okay, good night, see you soon. Bye.